I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Please, please, please. These were the words of. These were the last few words of American common man George. He was born and raised in the country where people from all over the world try to go make a huge effort to go to America, as it's been called, or it used to be called as land of opportunities. George was born and raised in a country, died on the surface of road in his own country. When he passed away, his face was on the surface of the road, not even on a clean space, on the American soil where maybe animals have urinated, and the way he died, nobody even kills animals like that. I think all over the world, mostly in most of the countries in this world, American soldiers are fighting for their soil, whereas their own people are dying pretty badly on their own soil. It's good to know George's death hasn't gone in vain. It hasn't gone wasted. The whole country is upside down, and American army is using its own force against its own people. This is the worst than anything could anyone could think about your own country, that your own army is going to fight against its own people. Police is using its power, its force against its own people. National Guard is against its own people. No foreigners, no outsiders, its own American peoples. And now army will be used against its own people. Rather than making a commitment to people to change in law and calm the situation down, the use of force have been selected as an option. I think if change of law has been promised and killer police officer is being tried in a special court, things could have been different. You must have watched a lot of videos where police brutality continues, and I think they haven't learned the lesson which they need to learn ASAP. You cannot be brutal against your own people. You cannot misuse your powers against your own people. Police needs to learn the lesson. I repeat, police needs to learn the lesson, and they need to see the message behind these protests, and they need to see why a common man is out on the road. About looting, businesses are covered with insurance, and US government have a lot of money to pay them off. Now, the point is, US government and politicians all around the world, in all the countries, politicians need to understand the power of a common man. George was a pure common man, and these protesters are common people. These politicians and government officials should understand the power of a common man and should never underestimate the power of a common man. It was only a case of $20 bill, which has now become the case of $20 billion. I think $20 is not even the cost of a glass of a building which someone has broken, and it's turned into a 20 billion in damages to the economy, to the businesses, loss of work. They have shut down the White House. The president has to go into a bunker, scared of his own American people. He's afraid to face them. And I don't think so he can face them ever again. At last, my message is US government and all the politicians around the world needs to learn the lesson. They need to learn the power of a common man. Thank you.